Hey guys, Johnny here. Welcome to a game called Qube. Qube is a really fun puzzle game. It's been years since I've played it. I was looking on the games on my Xbox that I had installed, and I completely forgot that I owned Qube. I love Qube. It's been at least 2 years since I've played Qube. So I'm gonna start a new game here, and we'll see how far we get today. Now, Cubes is somewhat of a narrative game at points, so I'm gonna be quiet during those times, but for the most part, there's a lot of downtime where I can just talk. This is not one of those times.
With all due respect, your best guess is still just a guess. We need to have faith in the possibility of good. Wait, hold on. His oxygen consumption's going up. I think he's alive. He's conscious. Hey, go steady down there. You've been out for a couple weeks. 15 days, in fact. They thought you were dead. If it wasn't for your life suit, you probably would be. Listen, there's been a complication. We can't link into your POV camera, and it looks like communications are only working one way. You can hear me, I hope, but I can't hear you. That means we don't know how badly you were affected by the transportation. If you're feeling confused or disoriented, you should know that deep space travel can do you pretty serious psychological damage, especially to your memory. Even a few hours out there in the dark can cause permanent problems. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mission control are concerned you might have no idea who you are or why you're in there. If that's true, I have some difficult facts for you. You're a long way from Earth. A very long way. But every single person on the planet is depending on you. That thing you're inside right now, whatever it is gonna hit Earth in the next few hours. And if it does, that's the end of everything. You need to decipher and dismantle it from the inside before that happens. I just hope you haven't forgotten how. We all do. Now, listen carefully. This is important. The reason why it's me talking to you and not mission control is because you're too far out into deep space. Their signal can't reach you out there, but mine can. I'm Commander Novak. I'm an astronaut on board the International Space Station. I'm gonna relay everything they tell me, but the bad news is, every time I orbit around the far side of the Earth, I'll move out of radio range. When that happens, you're gonna be on your own for a while. Just stay calm, and keep your head straight until I get back into range. Okay, this is it. I'm orbiting out of range now. I'll be back soon. Just remember what I've told you, and believe it.
Okay, so that basically summed up what the game is about. You're dismantling this thing from the inside. You don't know what it is. You don't even know how you got here. You're just thrown into this rooms made out of just cubes. And your goal is to just figure out how to do puzzles. Now, when you hold left trigger, if you're using a controller, since I'm on Xbox, this game is also on PC, so I think it's left mouse click, will raise objects like this if it's meant to go up, if it's meant to come like out of a wall. So left trigger just makes the object go up. It can only go up 3 times generally with these red ones. So what I need to do here is just simply do that. You see how this is already raised up all the way? Lower it down. It's as simple as that. Sometimes you have to build yourself little stairs out of this stuff. It's pretty simple in the beginning, but then it gets a little bit crazy the further you go along. Now, I'm going to check my audio real fast, make sure everything is good there. Okay, perfect. Audio sounds great. I am happy. Now these guys right here, these blue ones, they're little launch pads. get you where you need to go. And sometimes you need to chain them together, like this one. And then sometimes you miss. Like I said, puzzles in the very beginning of this game are super simplistic. These guys, I think, the one that you interact with goes higher than the others. Yeah. So, like, you can build staircases like that. Now, I'm gonna try and remember where the secret puzzle chambers are. Like, there's little Easter egg puzzles in the game. I think there's 3 or 4 developer puzzles that you can do. I do not remember where they are, and I'm not going to look them up. I'm going to try to complete this in the most natural way possible without looking anything up. Gives it an added little challenge. See, for the second there, I was trying to figure out how in the world I was going to solve that puzzle, but I don't have to. That is not a problem. There we go. And that is the ending of Chapter 1. Chapter 1 was extremely short. And every time you go through a chapter, one of those little lights will be fully lit, and the next one that is grayed a little bit signifies what chapter you are on at the current time. Now, these guys are cool. These, don't move without the interaction of like pushing a red block into it to make it move over, but they always return to this little pad every time you hit the reset button. So you can use it to get up like that. Now what I meant by it only moves when you push the little red button, or the little red things, is when you go like that. There will be times that I am quiet when I'm trying to actually decipher how to do a puzzle, because I generally just get quiet when I'm trying to figure things out. So I apologize for that in advance. But I really do love puzzles. I'm gonna go up just like that. Like I said, this game is very simplistic in the beginning. There's no real problems that you should run into early on.
Thing is best. Name is 919.
Now these rooms here, your goal is to get this ball all the way to that little green over there. Now this can be a little bit difficult. Oh, that's... That's not really what I wanted. Close. Not quite what I needed to do. Really just need that ball to move forward. So there's definitely another way to go about this. I was just trying to make it a little bit easier on myself just to get it to go from there. But I will try and solve the puzzle the correct way now. So you can stop it there. All the way to the right. No, incorrect still. Huh. Okay. I think the problem is I'm waiting too long. Possibly. Oh, almost forgot to push that one over. I stopped it. That's impressive. Come on. There we go. And that's how you get it in. Not at all how you're supposed to get it in, but I like to make my things overly complicated. And the end of chapter 2. Now you may be thinking, hey, this game's going along way too fast. Video's only been going for like 13 minutes. How is he already done chapter 2? Well, let me explain. This isn't it. And you'll see what I mean. Maybe not in this episode. Might be another episode, but I can assure you there's more to this game than you think. Now, this is where the first rotation of rooms comes into play. Room rotation is one of my favorite mechanics in this game. It can sometimes get a little bit annoying, but for the most part, you just kind of get it. I think I actually need to not have that extended right now. Yeah, I think that's what I... No, I'm good if it's extended. Never mind. Watch on across to that. Oh, no, I'm not good if it's extended. I am good if it's extended. Well, hang on a second. There we go, now I'm good. I'm supposed to launch myself over there. Like so.
Hello? that, is there? Okay. I'm gonna have faith. I'm at the peak of my orbit again, so fingers crossed this is getting to you. I've been speaking with Mission Control. They're worried about you. Because your radio's out, we don't know if you've lost your memory or not. If you have, it could be bad for the mission. One of the methods they use to bring back memories for amnesiac patients is to talk to them about important events in their lives. So, before you left, you wrote yourself a letter, just in case. It's a letter to you about you. Mission Control gave me a transcript. We think it's for the best that I read some of it to you. Okay, well, first, you're married. You have no children. You live in Colorado Springs, but you got married in Iceland. That's nice. Damn. I'm orbiting out of range. I'll read more if you're still there.
So that's going to happen a lot. She's going to orbit out of range quite a bit. Okay. Like that. I'm pretty sure that's not how I was supposed to solve the puzzle. Okay, this one is another ball puzzle, but it's a little bit different. Again, we're not ultimately getting it through a big square yet. You see how we have to get it through the smaller stuff first. And then it lowers us to the next level. And each of these squares that it goes through, we are allowed to progress into the next room. Well, this one could be a bit tough. Or it might work out perfectly. No, it's not going to work out perfectly at all. Okay. No, I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Well, I ultimately need it to be there. Or better yet, like that. That's very easy to get to, I'm pretty sure. Oh, a little bit too far. Ah, I was a little late on the draw there. I kind of missed the button. Come on. There we go. Not really sure what the blue thing was for. I'm pretty sure I just didn't use the correct mechanic there. But hey. That's okay sometimes. And that's the end of that chamber. Pretty sure this is also the end of the chapter again. Yeah.
Can you hear me? It's all a test.
Now the goal of this one is you need to get it into each of the colors. So, this one, it's pretty simple for the most part. You need to just pass it through the color block to get it into there. Really late there. There we go. That one is also pretty simple, since it's the first of its kind there. Okay, so that's the first of the developer puzzles. I think I actually have to get up there the normal way. Yeah, and then you can walk around here, walk into the wall, and you get teleported in. Now this one, I remember, is pretty complicated. As in, this is kind of difficult to all together figure it out. You're trying, I think, to clone the pattern through here. That can be a bit difficult. Because you see, it's all different. So it's supposed to be blow in the middle like that. I'm not remembering really how to do this puzzle. I completely regret agreeing to do this puzzle now, because I do not remember how it goes. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually take a pass on this one. These are the hardest puzzles in the game. They have made these ridiculously amped up compared to the other ones. They're huge perspective puzzles. They really, really mess with your head. And I'm not trying to get a headache right now. I already am going to have a headache enough for trying to clear this game. Now, I'm not going to be clearing it in one sitting, if that's what you're thinking. That's just not happening. Okay. Not even close to what I needed to do. Needed to send it that way. After it goes through blue, you need to send it that way. Okay, that's the first one down. It's the easiest one down. Gotta send it that way again. This time we send it like that. Something like that. This one's relatively easy as well. Now it's the yellow one that I don't remember too well. No, I do remember the other one, I think. Yeah, hold on. I'm messing up right now. Nope, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Ah, I missed it. It's really precise, this one. I wasn't trying to make green. I already kind of... Okay, hold on. Let me just reset this the way it's supposed to be. I was about to miss that. I would have been really embarrassed if I did. Okay, there we go. Goodbye.
I'm back in range. Fingers crossed. Look, Mission Control think that if you have lost your memory, me just giving you little details about yourself won't be enough to spark anything. They want me to read something more specific. Something very personal to you. So, I want you to know, I'm only reading this because you wrote it to yourself. It was 3 p.m. on a Sunday. You were upstairs at home. A teenage boy broke into your house. He thought you were away on vacation. You went downstairs with your gun. You shot him in your living room. Only he wasn't trying to rob you. He was passing by and saw a fire in your kitchen. He broke in to try and put it out. He was young and stupid, and probably should have thought of a better solution. You assumed the worst. You assumed the very worst, and you shot him. He was paralyzed from the neck down. He died 7 years later, alone, at night, in Penrose St. Francis Hospital. I'm orbiting out. I hope that helped you. Fingers crossed.
I think I'm actually going through the game a little bit faster than I anticipated. What do I do here? Alright, I guess we'll start off with mixing a... I guess we'll start off by mixing a nothing, because I missed entirely. Oh, shoot. I was gonna say a yellow-blue. Okay, well... Let's try a blue-red first, actually. Oh. I think the blue-red is a pink, right? Or is that a yellow-red? Nah, that's a blue-red. Okay, then it's a yellow-red with orange. And then it is a yellow-blue for the green, and I don't know how to get it over there entirely, but I'm going to try. Oh shoot. Like that, okay. That's how you get it over there. That's the end of chapter 4. Now, I'm supposed to be recording a trials... Oh, hold on.
I know you can hear me down there. She's lying to you. She's a liar. You're not where they say you are. They'll leave you alone to die in the dark.
Well, that's something to think about. So you guys ponder on that. This is actually, I think, my favorite section of the game. Where everything's just so dark. And then the lights are actually just so bright. But it can get a bit confusing. See, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. It's when it's so dark and you can't see anything.
I hope you can hear me. The lights on the outside of the cube have gone dark. Mission Control think that's good. They say you must have hit it somewhere that hurts. So keep doing what you're doing. I know it's tough being alone out there. I've been alone here on the International Space Station for over a month. Going round and round and round the Earth. And after a while, it messes with your head. The truth is, if you leave a person alone in the dark long enough, they'll lose themselves. Damn. I'm orbiting out of range. Keep going. I'll be back soon.
So as you can see here, you can kind of see how there's, I'm pretty sure it's a green block. Yeah, it's the green block. You can see like silhouettes of things in the darkness if there's a light behind it illuminating it. And then the yellow is in front of it. So what you need to do here is push 1 forward, go to yellow. My bad. Push 2 forward, go to yellow, stand on top of green, and bump the yellow all the way. And ow. That's not how you do it. I jumped when I should not have jumped. And that was not happening. The red's to my right. Nowhere else. Blue's up there. Yellow's there. And that to there. I think that just moves the red, right? It doesn't move anything else. Yeah, yellow stays, blue stays. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is where it's supposed to be. It was already down, which is good. Yellow's already extended. I think I need to shoot for the blue here. Now I'm on the yellow, and I can just climb straight up. Now we've got another get the ball through the whole progression. But where is it coming from? Comes from here. Okay. Yellow there. The ball's in the middle. So I think what we're trying to do here... And now I think... to extend it up... Look at that! Okay, so the ball is there. That's a launcher. Yellow is there. Like that. And this should be the final room. So we got room rotation here. We got yellow. And we've got red. Well, let's of course do that real quick. And the ball is to the right, so we're gonna need to do that. And send it right back. Alright, good, the ball is not rolling. Now we need to get back to room rotation. Show the ball, and it should go right in. And that was the last. Okay. I think this might be the end of the chapter here.
I don't have much power left. I've been listening from inside my box. They say you're out in space. You're not. You're underground. They've buried you alive down there so they could test you. They're going to test you and test you until you rot into dust. And they do something to your memory. They did it to mine. They don't want you to remember who you are, because if you don't know what's happening, you'll have faith that it will end. You'll have faith that someone will let you out of the dark, but they won't. You have to rip that faith out of your skull and replace it with truth, or you'll die down there.
Now this is another developer puzzle here. I don't remember the difficulty scale of this one. As you can see, this is like a destroyed test chamber. It's kind of cool. But, like, look, I don't think there's anything to actually do in this room. Yeah, the puzzle's in here. So this Stuff gets super complicated once again. I'm going to try and clear this puzzle, though. So, green ball to there. Let's figure this out. Alright. Okay, so now it's actually gotta, then it's gotta go down. It's gotta go, no, it's gotta go up. Yeah, it's gotta go up, down, up. No, I needed to stop it sooner, I think. I'm not allowed to. Okay, so I can go down and then but face it up while I still got the momentum. I've got to get it down there. Good. And I have to figure out. Get it down that way. Get it up that way, down that way again. Get that going down. And then down. That should be the puzzle. There we go. Puzzle cleared. This one wasn't too bad, but they can be really hard. Okay, this is the way out. I think there's only 3 developer puzzles in the game. I remember I've cleared all of them in the past. But, and then I'm gonna check out over here just to see if that's, oh yeah. Okay, so one's an exit, one's an entrance. I got it now. Well, this will just take me a second. Hang on, folks. Let me just get out of here real quick. That's not supposed to happen, and I'm really not sure what did happen. Kinda cool. Wow, what the heck? So I'm getting, like, wedged in corners when I'm jumping. Very strange. I think there was, like, an achievement or something for, like, waiting. Or like manipulating the ball to go somewhere else or something. Hang on a second. I want to see what I can do with this ball actually. Yeah, because just tapping it like that, this one is different than the others and actually goes, I think. I don't think they regularly go like that. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to, like, get it over here and stuff. That's kind of cool, but nothing too crazy. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the chamber now. I've already solved your puzzle. Now, these puzzles don't progress the story in any way. They don't help anything. They are purely to challenge your mind. Which I enjoy. I like that. There's no real reason behind the developer puzzles. They just are. Because. This might be where I came from, and I might have to hook a U-turn. This is where I came from, and I have to hook a U-turn. Oops. couldn't remember. The puzzle threw me off. I'm going to be ending this episode after the chapter ends. I have an idea on where I want to end it at. There we go. Magnets. Probably my least favorite out of everything in the entire game. I don't remember how this works at all. Yes, I do. It works like that. Ugh. I'm hoping I don't need that anymore. Like that. I don't know why, I just didn't like the magnet parts. Nothing wrong with them really, it was just strange, I don't know. Okay. Okay, the door opens there. There we go.
Okay, fingers crossed you can hear me again. I have good news. Actually, two pieces of good news. We've started to see a definite effect on the cube itself. Parts of the outer layer seem to be coming apart. Whatever you're doing in there is working great. Second piece of good news. Mission Control say you're almost close enough for them to contact you directly. So we're going to organize a link up to your wife. She is dying to talk to you. Just keep going, and we'll make it happen. I'm orbiting out of range again, so good luck. And be careful.
Okay. I think what we need to do here is get them all the way to the right. Or no, hold on. I think it needs to be like that. Yeah, okay. It might open up there. Yeah. That's not tall enough. Huh. Um. I think something like that is what it's looking for. Yeah. That's what it was looking for. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta check something real quick. And sadly, I can't edit it out since I am, streaming to record. Okay. Okay. And this is why I hate magnets. Okay. That's not right. Yeah, that's not right. Is it right? I don't know. No. Oh, that's most definitely not right. Yep, nope. Not right for sure. Huh. I know what I have to do. I need to get it to go up here, then over, but sooner. That should be easy enough. I just messed it up. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That's good enough. Okay. This needs to go up and over. Like that. Okay. And like that. Okay.
I haven't got much power
This way
left,
opens.
so open your ears. Doubt is like a tiny plant, trying to push its way towards the light. But as soon as she sees it poking out of the dirt, she pours on more soothing words to kill it. You're making the cube fall apart. You're going to get to talk to your wife. You're going to get out. You're going to go home. You're going to save the whole earth. That's her poison. And you're drinking it. If you want it to stop, you have to stop it.
Alright. There we go. Now, oh,
I have faith you can hear me. It's going crazy out there. The outside of the cube is coming away in big chunks. It's incredible. You're doing really, really great. No word on talking to your wife yet, but it'll happen very soon. Don't worry. Other than that, no news at my end. But I figure talking to you is therapeutic. Especially for me, actually. What I said before about how being alone out here can mess with you. It's messed with me too. I can't talk to Mission Control about it or they'd cut me short. I figure, with your radio out, you can keep a secret. "15 days ago, I was on a spacewalk on the outside of the station. I was replacing one of the old communication antennas. The sun was disappearing over the western edge of the Earth behind me. And it gets so quiet out there, so dark. Sometimes you can't be sure you're there at all. I finish the job. I start to move away. And I hear this voice. Only it's my voice, not in my mouth, not in my head, but outside, next to my ear. It's the only way I can explain it. And the voice, it said, God is dead. And it scared the hell out of me. I grabbed my tether and pulled myself back into the airlock and shut the door. I know it's just my brain keeping itself busy, and that's why we do isolation tests before we go out. But Christ, I'm orbiting out of range. I'm sorry. Keep going. Please keep going.
now I wanted to stop here after this whole crazy new area gets opened up, but I'm trying to remember where something is. I'll remember it when I see it, but I don't think it's in the beginning of this area. Then, if that's the case, I'll get to it next episode, but it might be this episode. No, it's not down there. It's another Easter egg. This time it's not a puzzle. It's actually something you can just look at. It's kind of cool. I don't think it's in the beginning area. But it might be. So just in case it is, I'm going to play a little bit longer, but I do plan on stopping here very shortly, so. I was hoping to have more time to do this, but I leave for vacation tomorrow, so I'm trying to get some videos recorded before I head out, just so I can have stuff to upload while I'm gone. Uh. A lot of this stuff down here looks the same. That's the biggest problem. Alright. Yes, this is another cool mechanic though. So I'll just get through this a little bit real quick. Basically, once this little red well, whatever colored wire it is touches interactable cube, it becomes powered and you can use it. Not able to use it beforehand though. I think. Yeah. Okay. It's over here. If I remember correctly. But it's like semi-difficult to actually get to. I think it is, at least. Unless that's... No, this is just a puzzle. It's up there then, that means. Yeah, I'm gonna try a little bit longer. I just really do not remember. Just making this a little bit difficult since I don't remember. You know, I really do want to show you guys. It's everything. I'm thinking it's over there. I actually. Let me just look at this area actually real quick. Because I think it might be over there. I don't think I can hop to the left. Yeah, that's definitely not a doable jump. I honestly may have already missed it. Yeah, I just looked it up. I missed it. Oops. Hang on. Oh. If I click on sector 5. No. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes. Sector 6. Okay, this is fine. It's really, really early on, so I'll show you guys this, cut the video, and then get back to where I was, so you don't have to watch me redo the puzzles. I think I'm gonna have to hear her do the whole God is dead talk again, though. It's a pretty emotional little thing. She's going basically insane up there, you know. The being alone is really, really messing with her. Let me see if I can actually just... Nah, I can't even skip it.
I have faith you can hear me. It's going crazy out there. The outside of the cube is coming away in big chunks. It's incredible. You're doing really, really great. No word on talking to your wife yet, but it'll happen very soon. Don't worry. Other than that, no news at my end. But I figure talking to you is therapeutic. Especially for me, actually. What I said before about how being alone out here can mess with you.
I'm actually gonna lower the game volume, just so I can talk for a minute. This is a pretty pointless little thing. Can't believe I'm actually going back to show you guys. It's just a cool little Easter egg. Nothing really to it. I mean, it's nice. Okay, I was removed from my own Xbox party. That's not good. Let me see. Let me check audio real quick, because that may have just killed audio on my recording. I'm gonna keep walking forward, but no, I'm good. I'm good. That's just very strange. Huh. I bring audio back. I just didn't want to hear the whole spiel again. That's probably still going, isn't it?
And I hear this voice.
It's still gone.
Only
Whatever.
it's my voice. Not in my mouth. Not in my head, but outside, next to my ear. It's the only way I can explain it. And the voice, it said, God is dead. And it scared the hell out of me. I grabbed my tether and pulled myself back into the airlock and shut the door. I know it's just my brain keeping itself busy, and that's why we do isolation tests before we go out. But Christ, I'm orbiting out of range. I'm sorry. Keep going. Please keep going.
Okay. Now, let me actually do this the correct way. I was in the right spot, and I saw something, made me think I was gonna do the wrong thing, but in reality, I was doing the correct thing. Okay, really not. The Easter egg happens right up here. So I was doing the correct thing when I saw, I was like, oh wait, I go like here? And yeah, I am supposed to go there. Now you guys saw how I got up there the correct way with like the slingshot and everything. Like, this one's way too hard to get to. Yeah, I don't think that's a viable option. I'm pretty sure I actually have to go this way if I want to do it. I think that's a block I can get onto. Basically, I have to climb up there and not get slingshotted up there because once the slingshot occurs, maybe I could just climb it like this. Yeah, but once the whole slingshot thing happens, it locks that area off. I'm going to turn my gamma up real fast just so I can see what I'm working with, because it's kind of hard to see all this. Okay, so I am aiming for the right thing. I'm trying to get that ledge there. And wow, this game looks much better with the gamma higher. Or at least these darker bits do. There we go. Yeah, so basically, come up here. This may look out of bounds, but it's not. And if you got launched up here, you'd wind up over there. This whole thing would be closed off. But if you head on down here, you can see the developers of the game. Yeah, it was a pretty small Easter egg, but I don't know. I think this one's pretty darn cool. I enjoyed this one. Tell me what you guys think about the Easter egg. But actually, let's get that in the one more. That's like that. All right. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Went a little bit longer than I expected. But that's okay, because I wanted to show you guys this cool Easter egg. That's all I really got for you right now. I gotta go, and I'd like to record more videos. I only have 2 recorded right now, including, if I include this one, that's only 2 for my entire trip. But, I guess that's okay. It's already midnight, and I gotta get up early, so this is probably the only video I'm gonna have. I'm gonna continue streaming and uploading when I get back home from vacay, but for now, this is what you guys got. So thank you so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe if you guys enjoyed all my shenanigans and doing all this stuff and solving puzzles. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.